Hello traders, let's take a look at gold prices that have been under pressure over the last few days as the dollar is making a bit of a comeback. It's too early to say if the dollar is going to gain, but it's definitely doing a bit of a comeback, and we are seeing some interesting patterns in gold prices and silver, and we're also going to talk about a few other metals today. All right, this is a nice, beautiful descending triangle in gold prices. And unfortunately, it is a bearish pattern. And you can construct that by drawing a line like that, and then a downtrend like that, a downward sloping trend line like that. Of course, we're ignoring the big picture. I mean, if you look at it from a big picture perspective, you could still argue we're in some sort of a triangle, and this is more neutral. We can break to the upside or downside. The problem with the triangles is that they're quite rubbish at forecasting. They're not really good at all, actually. In cryptos and fast moving markets, you know, they might do good, but I usually just avoid that. And it's also something I discuss in our Invest in Cubes premium free trading course, which is a course where I share with you what I learned over the last years. I started trading in 2006 already, actually, and I'm profitable in my trading, and I share there what I have picked up and learned, and I also share some few strategies there. And what I do here, and what this pattern tells me, is that if we take out 1903, we can potentially tumble all the way down to 1805. So we need to be really, really careful here. Now, over the next few days, the market is trading sideways, and it will probably continue to trade sideways. And I don't really have a strong view. It's just that we're probably going to try to go lower here and then see if we can potentially bounce. These are silver prices, and I found silver far more interesting because it doesn't have the same sort of bearish feeling to it. In fact, this sort of got rejected here, and if anything, I wouldn't call this an ascending triangle, but if you wanted to, you could force it to be some sort of an ascending triangle. And this one is coming down here, and you have nice, interesting support here around 26.33, and between that level and this low here from August 14, I will be bullish, and then we could potentially trade to the upside. Now I have something else here, which is platinum. Platinum is actually super interesting right now, and platinum is interesting because of bad things, really, not because of good things. And you have a massive descending triangle here, and very similar to what we've seen in gold. The difference, though, is that we reached this already in July 31st, so this has actually been spent quite a long time here maturing. And when something is maturing for a month or so, when you have a breakout, you tend to see quite a big move, and it does suggest even further declines over the next few days. So that is something we need to be careful about. Finally, let's just take a look at the dollar index. The dollar is really what is driving things here, and it is really something that we need to pay attention to if we want to trade gold and silver. And what you can see here is that the dollar has been weakening significantly. Now, if you look at it from a big picture perspective, you see this is data from 2015. There's not too much really to say. You know, we're neither bullish or bearish. And from this perspective, we sort of in a range. And realistically, the dollar will make some sort of a comeback at one point. However, if we sort of fast forward and we take a look at the daily chart, you can see here that we're still in a downtrend. And yeah, the market is trying to bottom out, but we haven't really bottomed out yet. So I am happy to continue to be bullish in metals. We just need to focus on the right levels, and my preference is really silver there. If someone said you have to trade, I would say silver. What I also suggest you do is that by the end of this video, you're going to see a little link. It takes you to the currency market, or to the currency update. And on that currency update, you can learn more about the key levels in major currency pairs like the Euro-USD and dollar-yen and so on. And if you look at all of those, you'll see that ultimately the dollar is still not really in any sort of uptrend at all. It's just a correction for so far. But as always, be careful and keep an eye on the levels, and hopefully we'll be all right. If you want to know more, again, as I said before, if you want to improve your trading, hopefully improve. I say improve because like some 75% of traders lose money. So then, yeah, for 75% of you guys that are not making money in your trading, you definitely want to check this out. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. And if you have any questions or comments, just leave them below. Don't forget to subscribe as well to get notifications for the next market update. Thank you, and bye-bye.